Good morning, guys. Dorian here from DV Mechanics. It's a Saturday morning. I'm just kind of hanging out in my local nice quiet Saturday industrial street here in beautiful Montebello, and I thought it would be a nice chance to do a little video on this 1969 GTV 1750 that I did some years ago for my client Noah. Hi Noah, I'm doing a video on your car. I hope you don't mind. Noah brought the car recently for a service. It had a couple of issues that developed, and as I was working on it and working through the job, it just reminded me what a cool car this was. I haven't seen it for a while. It's been kind of put away. Noah's been busy, and it was just kind of nice to revisit some of my old work, and kind of had me thinking about how much work went into this car. It has a lot of hours in it, and I thought I would describe it and make a video for it. So here we go. Now this is a full restoration, but it's not a traditional restoration because, as you can see when we walk around the car, it's not painted, is it? This car has all original paint, and it's worn through largely in many areas. It has a lot of little chips, and I'm gonna kind of want front to back. See, it's got that thin paint throughout it. Look at the roof. And it kind of just has a little worn edge from areas that have been polished. And look at that. But if you look through that, what we have here is a really nice, really honest, I like that word, honest, car. Noah kind of scored because this car has never been wrecked, it's never been rusted, it's never been painted, it's never been messed with, it's never had rolled fenders, all these silly things that people do to these cars nowadays. None of that is present here. This is a really honest, original, unfucked with car, and I really like it. But how do I explain this? It's been restored. It really has. It's been just about completely apart front to back. A lot of the parts that we're looking at, even in this shot, the bumpers, the taillights, all that trim, wheels, suspension, everything was off of this thing. This car was on my lift for some months, and we slowly worked through it front to back. Suspension's been thoroughly restored, upgraded, powder coated. It's got a nice performance kind of suspension in it now. It's got a really nice 410 rear end in it with a quaife differential, all set up beautifully, super quiet, super nice. Most recently I did a drive shaft upgrade. We ran the original drive shaft for a while, but it's finally hammered due to the reasonably high power that this engine makes. So it has Alfa small diameter lightweight drive shaft in it now that I put in it. The front suspension's been thoroughly upgraded. It's got the roll center correction, all powder coated once again. All the bushings are new, some nice upgrades throughout it. Nice Coney shocks. Wheels and tires are Alfaholics 7-inch. I modified those to my liking and kind of paint matched them to a color that I think looks good on the car. But let's see. Why don't we start with the interior? This interior came to me and it was super clapped out. It was, you know, anybody who knows these cars, these 60s cars, knows that the interiors don't survive very well. I mean, unless they've been garaged since day one, they pretty much just go away. But as you can see, let me zoom out a bit for an overall. The rear seats are beautifully done, restored. The front seats, the door panels, the headliner, the sun visors, steering wheel, column, everything, the center console, everything was completely restored. I love these door panels. These are the original style ones with a kind of chubby panel on the top and bottom, and the center panel's thinner. Really cool. All the original stuff was just removed, cleaned, polished, and put back on. Every bit of rubber, the entire car was restored, replaced as needed. The hinges here were all done, the seals, all the trim of the car. The entire car was removed, sent off to polish, and put back on. That's why all the bright work is really nice. Chrome, we just sat there and polished it with compound if need be, and just kind of put it all back together. The gauges were gone through. The steering wheel was replaced. The original one, you know, we put it away, and it has this Vicina now that Noah put in it. I think I had a bigger wheel on it when I did it, a bigger diameter. I think we should go back to that, Noah. It's a little small for the car. It makes it hard to steer, especially with this wheel and tire package. I built him a neat little horn button out of an old horn button so that fits the Momo style center button. The center console is the original one, but we kind of merged it into the replacement dash, and you know, lots of original Alfa parts in it. We try to keep all the original Alfa parts if possible. These seats came from a kit, you know, restoration kit. My interior guy Ignacio did his magic with these. These are very complicated seats to do, you know. There's a lot of panels and there's a lot of extra work and trimming that we have to do to make them fit nice. But if you look closely, it's all done nicely. I took the hinges apart. I cleaned them. Everything inside came apart, oiled, you know, put back together carefully so everything's quiet and works nice. That way it lives a long, long time. Everything in here we try to replace with high quality parts, if not leave the original parts, because the original parts are really good on these cars. Anyway, the interior is beautiful and I really like it. It's one of my DV Joshy Robots edition stickers and has an old original Ski Patrol decal there, and then look at the wear on that. So cool. Yeah, they're only like this once, and we kind of just wanted to play with the idea. So you know, I worked with IM Detailing and with Dentless. They did all the dent removal on the car, and then Jacob went and polished it and color sanded it and applied some type of protectant. So it's kind of got that glossy look over the patina. It looks great. Sorry, the car's a little dusty right now. We had a drizzle the other day when I was out driving it, and for that reason, it's, you know, got a layer of dirt. But you can see that it's really, really nice. Like I said, at one point the bumpers were going to be removed. Noah kind of wanted that stripped out look, but I'm glad he left them because I think the bumpers look great on a 1750. It kind of has that body line, and it just kind of helps make the car look finished. I like them. I'm glad we left them. Let me pop the hood and show you the fun side of this thing. So this is the engine bay. As you can see, it's a pretty factory engine bay. The notorious twin booster system of the 69 car. Still has a full-size battery because the battery tray was in great shape. I mean, sometimes I cut them out of these cars, but in this case, it was just so nice that I decided to leave it with the full-size battery, so it has plenty of cranking juice. Aluminum radiator. You know, it even has some of its old spillage here. This is like original. As you can see, it has a high-rise manifold on this 155 cylinder head power twin spark, 2 plugs, tubular headers, has a foam filter over full radius intake horns. You can see the Webers are a little dirty. This is 6 years of driving. Water manifold that I built here at the shop to obviously 155 cylinder head has external cooling, so we did that and kind of try to make it look like the old Alfa racing one. So I think mission accomplished. It looks pretty good. This is a recent thing Noah did. Noah, we're gonna have to backdate your fittings a bit. It just looks out of place. It looks shit foosy, but whatever. Little coolant catch can. So technically, I think you can run this on the track. I think it meets all the requirements for rules to have a little fun at the track if you want to. But yeah, nice little engine upgrade. This is not a super high power twin spark. This is kind of an old school one. It has cams and I think a bit of a bump compression ratio, but otherwise pretty stock. You know, if we ever wanted to make more power out of it, we can. We could just take it apart and do some cylinder head work and some pistons and stuff and make it a lot more fast. But probably makes a good 165, 170 horsepower. And trust me, it's plenty. This car moves. It's plenty fast, but there's still room for upgrades if we ever wanted to. Look how nice that closed. The gaps on this car are great. And anyway, yeah, this is a cool car. I love how usable it is. I love the patina. It just looks rad. You know, if you squint your eyes a bit, it just looks like an old ratty car. But when you look closely, especially when you look under it, you'll see that it has a lot of upgrades. You know, I like using those lightning trailing arms from Alfaholics. It has a beautifully vapor blasted and completely restored rear end in it. It looks brand new. Brake upgrade. It has vented rotors in it. It's got Willwoods in the front from Centerline. I love that kit. It works really well. It's really lightweight. These are the original little sparred wiper blades. So cool. Usually these are gone. I like replacing the inserts on these. I have them in stock. I put them on the cars if they still have those. All the trim work, like I said, was off, polished, and back on. You know, so the goal was to just kind of make it look like it never got messed with. It has some nice upgrades. It drives really nice. It's pretty fast. I also did the gearbox. It has a full gearbox rebuild. Yeah, this car has hundreds of hours in it, really. Lots of parts, lots of hours, and it came out great. I'm glad that it's still kind of being driven. And overall, it's just a great car that I thought you guys should see. I hope you enjoy it. It's a cool car. I'm going to go off for a rip. I'm going to do a little carb tuning this morning. And make it run a little nicer. It's been sitting way too long. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a beautiful weekend.